Three, two, one. Welcome back, everybody. All right, we have MAMP is on. Get that out of the way. And what I've done was I've opened up my editor. And remember, we're going to put all of our things in HTTP docs because that's where the server gets its initial load in file called index.html inside HTTP docs. And just for review, I'll show you where that is at again. All right, it's in your applications, your MAMP, and this is all your folder structure, and everything in here is going to be shown on the internet, okay, by default. Most web servers are set up that way. Okay, so I open up my text editor. I use Komodo Edit because I just don't have enough money to buy one of those $300 editors. Komodo Edit is free, and I opened up the page that I made in Komodo Edit. And how you do that in Komodo Edit is go right here, called Open Directory, and here's MAMP, HTTP, say open. Okay, all right. So and inside the index directory, I pasted this code. But before that, let's go back and explain what is jQuery. So if you go to the jquery.com, their explanation of jQuery is that it is lightweight, full, footproof, CSS3 compliant, and cross-browser. Okay, well, that's a nice animation. That's cool. Anyway, and here it is. What is jQuery? And jQuery is a fast, small, and feature-rich JavaScript library. It makes things like HTML document transversal and manipulation, event handling, animation, and Ajax much simpler and easier to use. API that works across multiple of browsers with a combination of versatility and extensibility. jQuery has changed the way millions of people write JavaScript. Okay, so that says a lot of nothing unless you're already into the computer industry. And for intro to jQuery, that actually says almost nothing. Who's using jQuery? Who cares, right? Yeah, a bunch of people using jQuery. And here's a bunch of more stuff. jQuery, JUnit, Sizzle, and DOM transversal. What the heck is DOM transversal? You know, it's like I'm going to explain the stuff in regular language. DOM transversal. My goodness, these computer people and manipulation, event handling. I'm going to explain all these things that for stuff you can understand. First of all, jQuery is JavaScript. If you don't know what JavaScript, then don't worry about it. Just know that jQuery is JavaScript. And what a library is it is a code that is already pre-written for you and that you use. That's what it is. Code that is already pre-written for you that you use and cobble together. Most of the code that you're going to use to create websites is already pre-written for you. You're not a programmer. You don't work for Microsoft. You don't work for Apple. You're not a coder, okay? You're a programmer, or I get those two confused. But what I'm saying is that most of the time, 99% of the time in the real world, what we're doing is that we are taking code that somebody already made and we're putting it into our websites. We're putting it into our projects. Okay. For instance, an easy way to think of this is that, you know what, we're using an email program. You didn't write that email program. You're using Photoshop. You didn't write Photoshop. You're using Photoshop. You're using the email program. I'm using this this internet browser. Okay, I'm using MAMP. Somebody already made this stuff for me. Same thing with jQuery. jQuery is code that somebody already made for us, and what we have to do is we just have to be smart enough to figure out how to use this code and how to make it manipulate inside our website. And I'll explain transversal, whatever, DOM, and transversal and manipulation with using regular words. DOM stands for Document Object Model, and that still doesn't mean anything. And all that means is that you look at your web page. Let me go look at it right now. You Document Object Model. You look at your web page and you see that the P is the paragraph. That's what they mean. You're going to select all the P's, or you're going to select the buttons. Like over here, we have the button, and if you you're going to select all of our buttons. We're going to select all of our P, all of our paragraph. If you have something else in your web page, we're going to select that, and we're going to use stuff that's already been made, like the P element, the button element. Okay, that's all DOM is, Document Object Model. Okay, people try to confuse you, and I'll show you how to select that stuff. If you know HTML, then and CSS casting, and which majority of people do now, you'll know how to select Document Object Model. That's all it is. Okay, and like I said, visit. Now your next step is to visit w3schools.com and click on jQuery, and this side will pop up here. And once again, these people don't explain anything. Again, document.ready.function. This is all, a mess, but I'm going to explain this for you, okay? The document, luckily, the document is our web page. Is it ready? Then it's going to do something. That's what this function means. What is it going to do? It's going to select all our paragraph elements, and when the user clicks on it, something's going to happen. What's going to happen is that what the user clicked is it's going to hide. That's all that says right there, and that's normal language. That's not DOM, transversal, whatever the heck they said here. This is normal language. It makes things like HTML, document transversal, and manipulation, event handling, animation. All this, I just told you what it was. Document transversal, you go get all your P's that you want, your paragraph elements, or you have H1 elements, you get all of those, you put it in there, and click, animation, hide is the animation, okay? And we're gonna show, and what I did was I copied, I clicked on try it yourself, and this code right here, I went copy, okay, and then I put it into my editor, and I went save, and then I opened up my localhost, and hide, show, and there you go. That's the jQuery. And the next video, I'm going to go more into these dollar signs, what they mean, and the P, what they mean. But I just simply told you the P means get all the stuff that the P. See how this is P is surrounded? If you click hide button, this is the P right here. Okay? This is the P, and this is the button. So this is the button. And that's a document, that's DOM. We're doing DOM right now, Document Object Model, which simply means go get stuff from your web page that's already in CSS or Element. And besides that, I'm going to make this video close and go to my next video, part 3. Thank you for watching my videos. Bye-bye.